Looking for something new to scare you? Hello, ghost hunters. There's a new ghost hunting game in town, and it's probably not what you're expecting. Let's take a look at Project Unknown, set to early release on July 12th on Steam. This ghost hunting game has quite the twist on finding your ghost and exorcising it. Let's start with what sets this particular ghost hunting game apart from the rest. This game is ideal when playing with others, although not impossible when playing solo. There are 4 characters, each with their own abilities and characteristics. Ideally, players will have one of each character in their party, providing them with the ultimate support and protection. The lobby also includes a vending machine, which explains in very simple terms what each item does. Players can pick up the basic items from the back of the vehicle and try them out in the lobby. There's also an arcade-type game that defines and explains the ghost types and the mini-ghost types. Yes, this ghost has more than one ghost at a time. Well, sometimes. Setting out to the location takes you to the only map currently in the game. More on that later. Once at the location, players should read the board in the back of the vehicle, which describes the bonus objectives. Players are looking for 4 cursed objects in the house, which they must then take to the ritual circle. Remember to turn on the power before going inside. To find these cursed items, players must use a magnifying glass, which will light up when looking at foggy items. Once the outer circle is complete, the fog will disappear, and if the item glows purple, it is cursed. Take this item to the ritual circle and drop it inside. Dropping it inside the circle will result in it burning and lighting one of the 4 surrounding candles. But pay attention to what color the circle burns, as this will define what happens next. Because I've only been able to play this game prior to release and in solo games, I'm not sure if piling these cursed items near the circle and then dropping them all in at once works or not. If you test it out and it works, let me know. This is the very basics of the game. There are, of course, other mechanics like the Miasma, which appears in this misty red form. You'll want to remove this as quickly as possible. I'm uncertain if this makes your sanity drop or makes the ghost angry, but every time I stood in this for very long, it was back to the lobby with me, and not in the nice way. So ring the bell that is provided for you to clear miasma and help prevent it from spreading. If you are new to the game, it is probably best to read through the characters and properly learn each of their abilities. As a solo player, I found that the priest was the best player for me, providing me some protection when needed. Also, I recommend staying in the light as much as possible. If the ghost is actively hunting players, it's best to hide and keep quiet until the hunt, or the heartbeats, has ended. Rewards for completing the exorcism don't seem very high, and overall, I was unable to complete all the objectives along with also completing the exorcism. Once the exorcism is completed, the round is over and players will be returned to the lobby. So all objectives you want to complete prior to this must be done before burning that last item. I will say that of all the objectives I received, clearing miasma and finding the dolls seem like the most easily achievable objectives. Players also receive this paper talisman, which can be hung on the walls to provide some protection during a hunt. There is also a compass-like item that alerts players to nearby ghost activity and possible cursed objects. There are some items which players can purchase from the vending machine in the lobby. This includes a flashlight which says it is rechargeable, a ball-like device used to prevent the spread of miasma, and an energy drink which immediately resets the cooldown of your character's special ability. So, is this game worth buying and playing? Upon release, the game will cost $9.99 and will be on sale at 30% off. At that price, I'd say this game is definitely worth picking up, especially if you have friends who can play it with you. You may remember I said that at least for now the game only has 1 map, but developers have confirmed plans for 2 other maps, one in a theater and one in a medical hospital location. These maps should be coming to the game soonish, at latest by the spooky season. As far as I can tell, developers seem very dedicated to this game and are quick to respond to bugs and issues within the game. I personally requested the addition of inverted Y-axis. Yes, I use reverse mouse. I talk all about that in this video here, and the developers responded that it would be available upon release. I mentioned that I was hoping for it prior to release so I could try out the game, and within a couple of hours, an update was pushed out. Now, I don't know if they were aware that I'm a content creator or not, but that was some swift turnaround, and it did not go unnoticed. So these developers get a thumbs up from me. If you're looking for something new and refreshing, Project Unknown can fill some of that for you. I'll be posting some of my own gameplay in the form of shorts, and maybe even a couple of games of long form after release. We'll have to see. If you give this game a try, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting.